That's why I believe creating sacred connection time, a moment each week where it's not about perfection or performance. It's about being fully present and being together. If you are a parent, a grandparent who wants to see their child really thrive at learning to play the guitar, build confidence, create a meaningful hobby, and ultimately never give up when it gets hard. Most parents think kids quit guitar because they lose interest or just don't practice. But actually, there's something deeper going on. You've probably seen that big burst of excitement at the start. Then a few weeks later, the guitar is in the corner collecting dust. Hey, I'm David. I've spent over 25 years helping children and families build success and confidence through guitar learning. And while around statistics show that 90% of kids give up, in my school, 98% stick with it and really find that spark. So today, I'll share a few ideas that can totally change how your child learns guitar. And it might be just the game changer you and your family are looking for. Tactics before strategy is the noise before defeat. So first, I really want to talk about something bigger than just guitar playing. Something I call my sacred connection time with my son. Because as a parent, grandparent, and teacher, we know our kids grow, they change, the interests shift. But what we've got to realize that the relationship we build with them never changes. That sacred space, that time together, that doesn't have to change. You have probably seen it. They are small, full of energy and curiosity about everything. And if we are not careful, we can lose the small moments that really hold us close. That's why I believe creating sacred connection time, a moment each week where it's not about perfection or performance. It's about being fully present and being together. For some families, this sacred time is playing guitar together. It's 5, maybe 10 minutes of shared focus, laughter, through mistakes, sharing little wins, and discovering songs you both love. Because when you make time to connect through music, you are not just teaching them to play guitar, you are teaching consistency, patience, joy, and self-belief. And the best part about that, long after the feeling of connection, that lasting connection feeling stays there forever. They change, we all change, but the relationship doesn't have to fade. Sacred connection time keeps it alive, a weekly reminder that we are in this together. So this week, maybe pick one simple song, sit down, play, talk, listen, and laugh. That's where the magic really is. There can be so many negative emotions around practice when we ask people to practice, our children to practice. But rephrasing this practice time as sacred time. If this resonates with you, please like, share it with another parent, And remember, you are not just raising confident kids with positive self-images. We are building lifelong memories and connection through learning. That's one of the most powerful things that can happen, that can really shift your child into the space of practice and support them fully on this journey, whilst just building an amazing connection. I still hold the memories in my heart of being a kid, me and my dad playing guitar together, and that relationship just hasn't changed. Even when I go and visit with my son Caleb, we still get the guitars out and play together and have fun, memories, joy, and connection. And from my own experience, that's one of the things that when guitar and practice got really tough, it kept me in the game, it kept me progressing. So, sacred connection time is one of the most important things I have seen amongst all the families and students that I teach. The kids who are getting that connection and the support make the most progress. Wish learning guitar was easy? Introducing Guitar Star in 30 days. Learning guitar made fun and simple. Created by me, David, a guitar teacher who helps kids fall in love with guitar. Here's how it works. One fun lesson every day with clear steps and exciting songs. Your child will learn guitar skills and play 10 real songs. And on day 30, they will perform for family and friends. Confidence, skill, and joy, all in 30 days. Learn anytime, anywhere, from a phone, tablet, or computer. Your Guitar Star journey starts now. Click the link in the description to instantly download Guitar Star in 30 days. So topic number 2 that we're going to talk about is consistency leads to confidence. So this is a big one. When I'm teaching students, it's sometimes thinking of the details and what to teach them, but I initially go for consistency. Think, where are they most confident in their lives currently? And if we dig a little bit deeper, you'll see that you are most consistent there, and that is building and fueling the confidence. And we can apply this to guitar also. So what you want to do is to try and keep a really high level of consistency in the practice with guitar. We don't want to make it a monthly thing or here and there. We want to kind of build a weekly, if you can, daily consistency. Because when we get consistency, we get competency. And when we get competency, when we get better at something, we get more confident at it. Some people can go wrong that they're just waiting for confidence to land on them to take action. They never get in the game, just sat on the fence. So to build true lasting confidence, you've got to start, you've got to get consistency. Consistency will lead to competency. The competency will lead to confidence. And it's very true that when we get a high level of confidence and competency or at something, then we want to do it more. And then that fuels back to the consistency. So this is just a wheel, a loop that just gathers momentum. So if you want your child to really build some great confidence around playing the guitar, then rather than we can jump into the tactics, but try and look at consistency first, and you'll see that everything changes. So our third topic on this journey of children not quitting guitar, getting a really positive self-belief, building confidence and going on to be wonderful superstars in their learning, not just in guitar. You can apply this to literally brushing teeth, homework, anything. I've used this for years. I've been teaching for 25 years. And I'm going to share at the end of this video, some journeys of children from the initial stages to the confidence that they have. Their families knew nothing about music, guitar, or anything. And you can see the confidence just skyrocket. So the third one I call benefit extension. Benefit extension, what is this? So it's about who will benefit from them doing the practice. So it's obviously the child's going to benefit because they're going to get better. But if we extend that benefit out, then they are more likely to do the practice. What's Grandma's face going to be like when she hears you play Happy Birthday at her party? So that could be a benefit extension beyond just the practice room. Like, have you ever noticed that really big smile on your teacher's face when you did your homework last night? So we're extending them practicing to the outer world. You know, we are emotional humans with hopes, dreams, fears, looking for connections. And we really need to speak to this. So my takeaway for this is just don't always speak to the details, the tactics. Speak to the bigger picture. You know, we have dreams. You know, most children want to be Disney stars, the next Taylor Swift. You know, live into that, live into their ambitions. And these three things you will find very powerful for motivational, keeping consistency and practice. And please leave a comment on what your biggest takeaway is from today's video. If this video is helping you right now, consider subscribing to the channel, liking it, and even sharing it with others who you could benefit from watching this video. It also helps me to create more videos just like this, so I can serve you even better. If you'd like to learn more from me, you can grab a copy of this book, which is called Guitar Star in 30 Days, Learning Guitar Made Easy for Kids. It's a fun challenge where you can start to play your first 10 songs. We also have an online course version of the book led by me, David. I'd love to have you there. And I've also provided a link in the description that you can just click on and it will take you straight to the book where you can also learn more. I really appreciate you watching today's video and being on this journey with you. And I understand sometimes it can be difficult. Parenting can be difficult. You have my support, and that's my time, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.
1, 2, 3, 4.